What is up,
Yo,
guys?
what's up, guys? It's Tyree React Reviews.
What is up, guys? It is Tyree Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing a Dragonball Super episode 86. And well, first off, how you feel about the episode, man?
I gotta say, it was actually pretty infuriating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, half the fucking time, I was clenching my fist, trying not to fucking punch the hell out of my TV. But I gotta say, it was an enjoyable episode, only due to the fact of the return of Android 17. I thought that was nice. It's been a minute since we got to see him. Like, I know we've already got little glimpses of, we never really got an in-depth look of what his actual job really looks like, and what's it like to be Android 17 in a regular day of his newfound life. It's shown that he's like, the island that he works at and protects is constantly in threat of being invaded and occupied or plumaged or poached, the animals that is, being poached, hunted, and all that by all these bad guys and stuff. And basically he's like, when, like, it shows this army or whatever, like this terrorist group or whatever, of poachers, and they pull up, and Android 17 is just laying there chill. He's all relaxed and all that. And he's just like really bored about it. Like, not bored per se, but he's gotten really used to it. And we hear him say, oh, they never learn, whatever. And that implies that he's really used to it, to the job, and has settled into it. But this also shows that there are a ton of these kinds of people coming through that island, and he has to constantly be on guard and protecting it, and he takes his job very seriously, as is shown when Goku attempts to recruit him for the team, which is another part that kind of pissed me off, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, he tries to recruit 17 for the team or whatever, after they've had their little fight scene, and for a test or whatever that Goku gives everyone, apparently, except for Piccolo. But yeah, and he's like, oh, it'll just be a couple hours. Oh,
I don't mean to cut you off, but it is true that every person they have went to has been tested. Krillin, Android 17, Android 18 even did a little bit. Boo. You know, they went to my boy Piccolo, they ain't give him nothing. They ain't give him no screen time for it. No, I don't like that. Piccolo's my favorite character, by the way. And when Dende was talking to Goku and telling and Goku was asking, was Dende still, not Dende, but was Android 17 still a threat? He showed him a flashback of Piccolo getting his ass beat. Tien was there too, he pointed out, but
yeah,
the fact that they just showed him getting his ass beat makes me angry. That's just funny.
Well, I'm not saying it's funny. I completely get your sentiment. But I got cactus. Yeah, basically, Goku says, oh, it'll be fine. You're only going to be gone like, I don't know, 2 hours, an hour. It'll be fine. And 17, he like puts his foot down. He's like, nah, no, I don't care about any. Like, Goku tells him about the 10 million prize or whatever. He's like, nah, I don't care about that. We already have enough cash. This job pays well. And that shows that he's actually like surviving off of the job. He's not like, I won't say greedy, but he's not out on the hunt for money as much as 18 is. Like he's not so much of a fan for fabulous and materialistic things. He's like, oh, I'm fine. I already got enough money. This job pays well. I don't need anything extra, really. He's like, what's important to me is the island and that it's protected. And he's like, oh, it'll just be 2 hours. He's like, it doesn't matter how many hours it is. Within those 2 hours, the island could be invaded, plumaged, and just ruined. It doesn't matter. I'm staying here. And this is when Goku, he lets out the little stupid secret that the fate of the universe is actually resting on this tournament. And I feel that 17 had already sensed something was up when Goku showed up in the first place. He was like, nah, man, you didn't just show up for some fight. Like, what's going on? Like, you saw that little sprinkle of foresight in his eyes when he first showed up. But he's like, I knew you were hiding something else. He's like, tell me what's really good. Now, the whole entire thing with this, secretism or whatever with the fucking tournament and its risk is stupid. It's ridiculous. I get the whole point that Gohan was trying to make with that, but when it comes to these guys, like the Z Fighters and all that, it shouldn't really be a secret. This isn't the first time that they've run across a situation with high risks such as this. Now, I get that this is like a whole nother level. This is a universe, like all the universes are at stake. But the thing is, those guys aren't regular civilians. And they're supposed to be teaming up with you to fight in this tournament. They need to know what they're getting into. And also, why wouldn't you tell them that just as extra extra leverage or extra leverage as to why they should join the team in the first place. I just find it very stupid. And the whole entire time I'm just getting even more and more upset as I watch this, because it's there's no point for them to keep the secret between them. The whole entire thing with Gohan saying, it will cause a panic or whatever with them. I get what he's saying, but this isn't their first race.
That's like if you told the whole world.
Exactly. This is 10 people? Yeah. And they're all especially experienced and skilled fighters who have dealt with situations such as this. This isn't their first radio.
I'm pretty sure it picked a little power down.
Yeah, right. That nigga, he has super fucking hearing or whatever. He probably heard those niggas the first time they said shit. He's trying, these dumbass niggas.
Gohan's probably gonna tell him.
Right. Now, look, the point is...
And they're not told Krillin yet either?
No. Exactly, it's stupid. Now, like my boy Tyree was saying here, it's how the regular population of the world, the regular civilians of the incoming tournament and its repercussions and risks, then I can understand the fear of mass hysteria and fear that would be brought upon the world. But these are the Z Fighters that we're talking about. These are trained, experienced warriors that have been killed multiple times, dealt with mass destruction of planets, intergalactic warlords, and gods. I honestly don't see how Gohan and Goku can honestly see this as a plausible answer or solution, or I just don't get it. Especially Gohan. I'm disappointed. This nigga is supposed to be Ivy League. This dude, I don't know, man. It's just been very frustrating and very irritating to the point to where I haven't considered dropping the show, but I considered taking a big ass break off of it because I just couldn't take it anymore. I was just getting it was making me way too mad. At that point where you start getting too mad at an anime, you have to take a step back and look at your life a bit. But shit, that's all I gotta say. Oh wait. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Now, what he said did concern me a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. But he went out with Blueprint already. So, main thing that was tripping me out is that every time Goku went to practice with someone, like say Blue, did he go Blue form against Blue?
I don't know. I didn't even watch that shit.
I think he did go into his suit, his Blue form against Blue. Like the creators, they love this fucking Blue form.
Yeah, that is true too. They're wearing the fuck out of that Blue form.
Like in all the fights, like especially against Krillin, he did not have to go in his Blue form.
Like it's gotten to the point to where by doing this and then overexposing it too much, they're watering it down, like immensely, to the point to where we have to think about like the power scaling and the consistency of this shit. Like in the previous episode, that nigga Krillin was holding his own against apparently a full-on out, which I still honestly, I hope that isn't true, because if that was the case, then that nigga should have been blown away. There's no fucking competition. Come on. Really? Like, that whole entire fucking building should have been blown away. I understand that Hercule made the shit sturdy or some fucking shit or something like that, but do you honestly believe that something man-made can hold something like that back, or even...
Actually, he wasn't in his battle form. That was Blue.
Huh? Well, I was talking about the Goku fight, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But, like... Yeah, like I was saying, it's ridiculous. Like, the amount of inconsistencies are honestly beginning to bug the hell out of me. And it's just repeatedly, like I don't know. It's like, I don't see the purpose in it. Like, the dude, if he honestly wants to properly scale their power and their growth, then he would have like went up in power, like increasingly. Like, and by that, what I mean by that, I know I probably sounded confused when I said it, but what I mean is start off at like maybe base, then kick it up a notch to Super Saiyan 1, then Super Saiyan 2, then 3. You get what I'm saying? And see how far they get on that scale. You know what I mean? Like, this dude just went Super Saiyan and right out the gate in the fight with 17. Now, I'm not saying that's bad, and here's why. Now, it's already been established that 17 and 18 are like, even in the Cell Game saga, they were at the very least, Super Saiyan level. They were on that level, like above that even, since they were wrecking future Trunks and Vegeta with like ease, with the most ease, and I understand why Goku would start off at Super Saiyan, because he's like, all right, let me just scope out where he's been. But the thing is, right after that, like he's given, like they go at it a few times. Then 17 lands some clean ass hits on him. Like he's actually giving Goku that work for a bit. He's like over here juggling him in the air and shit. And Goku, you see that Goku is actually feeling that shit. Like he's over here clutching his stomach. And he's like, all right, time to kick it up a notch. And I'm like, oh wow, he must be obviously the right thing to do would be going Super Saiyan 2. No, this nigga goes straight Super Saiyan fucking Blue. And I just sat there for a bit and said, what the fuck? I like rolled my eyes. That legit pissed me off, because why in the fuck would you go? It doesn't make any sense. If you wanted to properly gauge them, you would go up to the next level and see if you could compete with that. And then if he could, go up another level, Super Saiyan 3. Now, I honestly don't get it. Like, they're wearing the fuck out of this Super Saiyan Blue thing. It's become, they're watering it down to the point to where it's some kind of fucking, like it's some kind of dick that they can just wave around.
Yeah, the fight between Android 17 of Goku in his blue form. Basically, the way it went down, they're basically saying that not Goku. Android 17 can keep up with Goku in his blue form. Because he was.
He was, no doubt. Now, I want so bad to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I honestly don't want to believe that's what they're saying, because if that's the case, I'll have a fucking field day with this shit. But the thing is, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and bring up the fact that they did say that Goku was holding back. Now, they didn't specify by how much necessarily, but they did state that he was holding back. And so was 17. But here's the thing that trips me up. How much does that nigga have to hold back to give that dude a chance? And if not that, just how strong has 17 really gotten? That's why I'm saying that doing the scaling shit with Super Saiyan 1, then Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3 would have been a far better way to stress how powerful that he had become than to simply throw Super Saiyan Blue at his ass and say, "Oh, we'll just have Goku hold back a bit so he doesn't obliterate the dude," like what should naturally happen. But I'll leave that alone and give it to Tyree for right now.
I actually don't remember what the fuck I was gonna say, you bitch. Been a review analysis of Dragonball Super episode 86. We actually didn't watch the preview. Sadly, nigga, who cares? It's bullshit anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe, share,